Fewer than 12,000 came to that Shrewsbury game. Rather more welcome Chelsea this evening. All of them seduced again by the thrill of this adventure, the name of the opposition. Milan, Istanbul and Berlin have come and seen and failed to conquer. And now Feyenoord of Rotterdam visit what is unequivocally a Chelsea ground. They come without support, their fans having proved untrustworthy on recent trips. Juggles with this two-fronted campaign. Tonight's sense of security, though, is born of the knowledge that so far he has erred on the side of Champions League success. What you read in your morning paper, for all the talk of rotation, it's actually a fairly settled side. 9 of those 11 were involved to some extent in every game, noting that their best route back to the Champions League is via the Champions League. Reversing a well-known phrase, they've got to win it to be in it. And looking at the 6 fixtures they've got in this phase, David Pleat, you would suggest they've got to win this one?
Well, you would suggest that.
Babayaro, about whom there was a hint of a worry prior to the game. A sufficiently large deflection.
That was a good ball by Petrescu, but it was interesting that it was Poyet who made the pass to Petrescu already.
Either side. First option was Zola. Wise is edge of the penalty area. Zola's tried to seek him out. Babayaro has got forward as well and has had a strike which caught a deflection. Last off Konterman. And it's Chelsea's corner, and it is a game that has started with an openness and a thrust, vim and a vigour.
They've got possession in the centre of the field, they're patient, and they're beginning to dictate the game.
Deschamps, actually out by Konterman, but they're decidedly unsure around the edge of the penalty area, the final defenders right now. Babayaro, Petrescu, Deschamps, Babayaro, up by Konterman, Wise, Flo, Ferrer, Zola back post. Konterman got up higher, Wise picking it up again, Babayaro with a chance to re-deliver. Zola's popped to Leboeuf. That's a wonderful ball. Babayaro, if he can keep it in at the byline, he's done second best, he's won a corner. What a fabulous ball for Babayaro from Leboeuf.
Well taken by the young Nigerian fullback, and give credit to Van Hol. Not see the pattern changing. They're playing a typical Dutch formation, one up the middle, 2 wide players, but there's too many players in the midfield area with good possession.
Babayaro. Bags and bags of acreage for him. Flo back post, Zola's gone near post, Babayaro's got himself. It's been wonderful down that left side once or twice in the first half. He really has charged forward, but you can see the funny side when it all goes comically wrong at the end.
I think he...
Awkward header up into the air. Van Vossen got it partially cleared. Deschamps won it back. Babayaro is furthest back. Ferrer home last night, injured with a back problem, and so the goalkeeper on the bench for Feyenoord, should he be required, is an absolute novice. In the right, Deschamps. Flo and Konterman, and Flo has won it this time. Konterman got back well. Flo has retained possession. Babayaro can lift it in, beyond Poyet, beyond Zola. Header out by David. Petrescu. Babayaro. Away from Kalou. Leboeuf again getting forward. He surely... Flo. Petrescu. Babayaro this time! Yes! Just as you wondered whether it would ever come, Celestine Babayaro has broken through for Chelsea. He's flown off his flank like he rarely has before, Babayaro, this evening. And when he flew infield, he flew at the header. And Chelsea's deserved lead is finally established.
Well, for the umpteenth time, a cross, and a good cross. And Babayaro was brave, the header was powerful, and Dudek may have been a little bit unlucky, but it was something that was almost predictable. Chelsea had to score.
Celestine Babayaro, who scored the first goal of Chelsea's European campaign this season against Skonto Riga, has now scored their most recent. So
They feel they look as though they're massively up for it. I haven't seen any physical challengers, real tough physical challengers. We knew all about Bosvelt, but it's been a lane for...
He's had a chance or two. Babayaro had the chance that counted in stoppage time, flinging himself at a header and breaking a deadlock that had seemed for so long unbreakable. There's the man. Chelsea haven't conceded a goal in their 4 European ties at the Bridge this season. The elongation of that record would represent the ideal start to phase 2, of course, but the suspicion is that it can be, it should be, perhaps it will be even better than that.
Get too stretched, they've got to try and get a goal.
Babayaro, the hero of the current hour. The feeling is there may be 1 or 2 more before the hour's out. Flo, Poyet, the Nigerian once again. Zola's ball in, and hobble away. Forward again by Ferrer. Konterman once again away.
Whack it. They are artists, these Chelsea players. They like to be perfect sometimes with their passing and their movement.
On by Babayaro, this time unacceptably in the view of the referee. Zola. Babayaro is going outside of it. Clashes with Kalu. They may incidentally meet in the African Nations Cup in January. Kalu of the Ivory Coast. We've been drawn with Togo and Cameroon and Ghana. Nigeria will face Congo, Morocco and Tunisia. Kalu. Good tackle by Babayaro. What a good, clean tackle. Berth licks it wide for Babayaro, whose goal extraordinarily is still the only one of the evening. Kalu's throw. Silajic attempting to wriggle infield. Babayaro preventing him from so doing. It's the Yugoslav with the free kick. Ruud Gullit. And another currently in the Premiership. Poyet, Babayaro wide. Babayaro to deliver. And he does so well. And the header down is from little Dennis Wise.
Curved right onto Wise's forehead. I think he had visions of Tommy Lawton there.
Babayaro out-jumped by Cruz, who is deemed to have climbed on the Chelsea defender, who started the whole ball rolling. Took a while to get it rolling. A first half Chelsea thoroughly dominated. Dalabona. And now Di Matteo. And Wise, tackled by Bosvelt, who's hardly had a mention. Emphatic is an adjective that barely does it justice. Chelsea have been marvellous tonight. Babayaro got them rolling after a thoroughly dominant first half, and in the second half